So hello you college goer. I hope I won't disappoint you with this video, and thank you for stopping by to watch my content related to how you can end up making a side income out of this whole business model, which is related to the Arka Rakshak Tomatoes F1, Nikita F1, that's the name. So quickly, first of all, I'll make a quick business model. Within less than a minute, I'll tell you. If you plant, let's say 25 pots every month for 3 months, you can end up making an income of 10 to 12,000. I would say about 10 to 11,000, including the expenses that you'll have. Turnover could be between 12 to 14,000, and I'll calculate it in front of you right now and tell you how. So basically, I'll tell you how. Let me just open up the calendar. So the simple calculation is going to be 25 pots will give you basically 20 kg per pot. Alright, and that is 500 kgs. After about 110 days, you will have gotten 500 kgs out of the 25 pots you will have potted. So ensure that when you pot these, they are done in a very nice proper medium. If you want me to make a video out of what kind of medium you should be using, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll make a separate video out of it. So 500 kgs. So if you're selling it at the worst possible price in metro cities in a mandi, that should be around 25 rupees. So that's 12,500 as a turnover in about 100 to 110 days, right? So you've already spent 7. Now this is a business model wherein you are actually spending money on 25 pots every 30th day, or rather every first day of the subsequent month. So in the first month of the first date of the first month, you buy 25 pots. That should be around 1,000 to 1,500 rupees, depending on your negotiation skills with the pot seller. Or if you go to the manufacturing unit directly to buy your pots, you may get it at a very reasonable price. So let's say for 75 pots you end up spending about 5,000. That's like the upper limit. You're obviously not going to spend 5,000 on 75 pots. That'll eventually cost you around, if you have good negotiation skills, as I said, that may cost you around 30-40 rupees a pot. 75 multiplied by around 44, just 3,000 rupees. But let's take it as 5,000 for the ones who don't really have great negotiation skills at such an age, which takes time to develop basically. So if you're in your college, this is what you're going to make on the 100th day from the first 25 pots, and every 30th day, or every first of after the 100 days have passed, every month you will make this much, and that is a turnover. And subtract 1,000 or 2,000 rupees as traveling fees, as other variable temporary expenses. So that should be around 9 to 10,000 rupees a month, so which should be in excess of 1,00,000 rupees as your pocket money for the whole year. Okay, so that's not a joke, right? So now I'll tell you a couple of advantages, okay, so that you may get slightly motivated. So anyway, the first major advantage is it gives you great exposure to the agro business, and I mean the agricultural business. So you start off with one crop, which is the S1, which is the most high yield crop in terms of tomatoes, and it basically can be harvested all year round. So that's the reason I am showing this as the first example. So I'm going to make videos related to the business cases for students, school or college goers in the coming days and weeks, so that I like this whole concept of being self-sufficient. I wasn't during my school days, so that's the reason. I wasn't during my college days, so that's the reason I want to give this to you as a gift, because what I could not do, I want others to do, especially if it requires minimal efforts. It's not going to hamper your education, it's not going to hamper your grades, it's not going to hamper your whatever point system you have in your college or school. So I've given you the first benefit. The second one is you will be able to fund your own graduation. Just imagine that you're paying for your own graduation at an age wherein you are just 19 or 20 years old. You're just a simple teenager, yet you're funding your own graduation. I think that should create a feeling of immense pride in you. The third benefit is you'll network with the people sitting out there in the mandi if you go to the mandi, which means you will network with farmers as well. So they will share their own experiences with you, which may give you, or rather which will give you, loads of experiences of something they go through. So that will mean that you will have greater chances of being successful in this business should you want to take this business up after college. So this fourth one is a slightly materialistic, but it is kind of important because when I was in college I used to travel by car back and forth. So you will be able to buy your own car eventually, because if you're staying in the same city where your college is, and you're not simply, you don't have a car, and your parents are not quite ready to buy you a car. See, if you earn an income on your own, if you're able to earn income on your own in your college days, that's about 15,000-20,000 rupees a month, you can easily buy a car of your own. Simple. The fifth and the most important part, or the most important benefit of growing these, to start off with, there's a reason I'm kind of suggesting you people to start doing this first, because this will give you huge motivation. If I suggest seeds which will eventually have a plant giving you 3, 4, 5 kgs of tomatoes, they would actually demotivate you, because if this one plant gives me 15 to 20 kgs, let's take it as 15 lower limit, and if I have 100 plants of these and they all give me on an average 15 kg, that's like 1500 kgs after let's say about 100 days or so, and multiply 1500 by 20, not 25 also. So that should be around 30,000 rupees, 30 to 35,000 rupees after 100 days. That's not a bad thing. And if every month I'm able to generate 30 to 35,000 rupees all through the year in every month, then obviously it's going to give me motivation. Simple as that. That's the reason I picked this one up instead of some other crop. So yes, this is what I wanted to share with you. As I said, please stay tuned. I'm going to make videos related to how young teenagers can become self-reliant by growing all kinds of vegetables and eventually make themselves proud. They make their own parents proud, make people around you people will come to you for suggestions if you have this knack of knowing what to grow, when to grow, what kind of soil to use, what kind of environment is best for which crop. So I'm going to share all these experiences with you, the young lad who's watching this video, the young girl who's watching this video. So guys, I'm not too old, by the way. Anyway, the point here is you let me know in the comment section if you have any sort of comments, if you have any sort of queries, and I'll try my best to resolve it. Even if I don't know, I'll connect with the farmers I know, and eventually will answer your query. So start trying this, and as I said, if you face any problems, just connect with me. I'll be there to help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. I'll be uploading more videos related to college and school goers, and I'm sure I'll be able to help you out with that extra bit of income every month that you are thinking of making. And if you are somebody who aspires to be an agriculturist, then you have to stay tuned to this channel anyway. So take care, God bless, keep smiling, and I'll see you very soon.